more than I did back in the day. I didn't expect him to win this because he's on his way to go film the Bumblebee movie. But I do expect them to book John Cena in a way where John Cena doesn't necessarily have to quote unquote pass the torch to Roman Reigns. Because I don't consider this match being the match where he passed that torch. So the quote unquote passing of the torch should never be brought up at all. Unless if you're ready to run with Roman Reigns. If Roman Reigns is ready to take that ball and run with it, then good. But if he's just doing the same shit we got for the past 5 years with Roman, which is this nonchalant, I'm here, I'm doing what I have to do, and that's basically it. There's no underlined emotion there, if I can say that. Where you get that with John Cena. You get the happy-go-lucky shit with John Cena. As you can tell, the fans started booing him and told him, just leave. You don't need this. You don't need this. And he left. He started to walk away. Roman went out, attacked him, grabbed him, threw him back in the ring. Now, kudos for John because Roman in the match looked so confused when all this happened. And he started to walk away. And Roman goes back, grabs John Cena, throws him back in the ring. Kudos to John Cena. Because John Cena knows how to work the crowd that he is given. And that's the difference between Roman Reigns and John Cena. Now, did I expect Roman to win here? No. I mean Roman to win the match at this pay-per-view? Yes. Because there's no need for John Cena to win, especially when he's going away. You give him the rub on your way out the door. Okay? Now, it was a backstage segment with The Miz and Kurt Angle. You know, The Miz is hyping up the card. He's on the phone, I think, with Stephanie McMahon. Kurt Angle is on the phone with Stephanie McMahon. The Miz comes out and says to Kurt Angle, you know what? Since I beat your pitiful son, Jason Jordan, I would like to talk to Roman Reigns on talking Miz TV. Now, way back in the day, you know, right after WrestleMania 33, they made a rumor that it will be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 34. Now, if that's the case, if you're leading that way, I also heard another rumor about a couple months back, and we'll go over the first one in a second. I heard a couple of rumors of months back that they wanted to make that a champion versus champion match between Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. Now, that means the IC title needs to start working its way to Roman Reigns pretty soon. And this is essentially what's going to happen. I think that they're building towards this right now, just based off this one segment between Kurt Angle and The Miz. The Miz will drop the title to Roman Reigns because at this point, again, just like I mentioned earlier, you have to move the Intercontinental title up to where the U.S. Universal Championship is. Move the cruiserweights up to where the IC title's at, and there you go. There you go. Your main event championship for right now could be the Intercontinental Championship. But if you were going to do that, I would have put the Intercontinental Championship on a Finn, a Bray, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is on SmackDown. Freaking a Finn, a Bray, Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose. You have a lot of cats, a lot of star power over there on Raw. And you know, I would think that it would be better. I think that it would definitely move the needle as anybody other than Roman to carry this brand. Because now you'll see what will happen when you no longer have a John Cena or a John Cena or a Brock Lesnar pulling in ratings. You get what I'm saying? You're now taking them out of the equation with stuff like this. You dig? Roman Reigns winds up winning. John Cena on the Talking Raw really gave a homage to Roman Reigns, and that's another thing we'll go over on the JP show this weekend. the last match of the night, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Again, I'm just, let's stop. Let's stop right there because it's not the last match of the night. Enzo versus Neville. I had Neville, and Enzo wound up winning it. I'm completely done with the cruiserweights because you made me not care. You made me not care when you gave Enzo Amore the cruiserweight championship. Now, I know he sells merchandise. I know he's one of the best on the mic. But you did so much building for Neville. You got rid of Austin Aries. Okay? Haven't seen Tozawa in forever. Haven't seen TJP on a Monday Night Raw in so long. Okay? Not Roderick Strong. Rick Swann, haven't seen him in forever. Where are the guys that you built up for this damn championship? Because there's no damn way Enzo being a goddamn asshole could win that championship without being contested by somebody better than him. Do you know what I'm saying? Multi-man match to crown a number one contender when all the number one contenders that you had in that multi-man match could have beat the living shit out of Enzo. But Enzo wins not only on a distraction win, more like an Eddie Guerrero win. And I don't think Enzo is the guy to pull that off. I think Enzo doing something like that makes him look more heelish than anything. When Eddie Guerrero did it, he kind of smirked at the fans. Like the fans knew what was going on. Hence, his music, you lie, you cheat, you steal. Latino heat. I don't get that with Enzo. So why the fuck would you give him the title? Makes no sense. Now we go into the last match, which is Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman. Braun, this is the point where they should have gave you the title, bro. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Now Brock Lesnar is off of TV. And now the question becomes, what do you do with the IC title? That's the biggest thing you got to take away from this. Because Brock Lesnar winning here does nothing for the Universal Championship. At all. At least with the title on Raw with Braun, you can build a different story there. You can have Roman Reigns try to take out Braun Strowman and it not happen. You can have Brock Lesnar come back at the goddamn Survivor Series and challenge for his rematch. But no, y'all went the opposite way. So now, with Brock Lesnar on TV for a while, supposedly 4 months, what do you do now? Where do you go now? That's my whole argument. What's the next move for the Universal Championship? And if it's not a well thought out, calculated move, then why are you doing it? Why are you doing it, man? Why are we waiting to WrestleMania to see Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns for a champion versus champion match? That makes no sense. Brock Lesnar winds up winning this match. And, for whatever, I'm not a big fan. Maybe the indies spoiled me. But I'm not a big fan of big guy matches. I like big guy matches where the big guy can move like the cruiserweights damn near. But, I'm not a real big fan of a big guy match. You know what I mean? Unless if it's a big guy that I want to see having that match. Brock Lesnar versus Samoa Joe was a match that I wanted to see. You get what I'm saying? Not saying I didn't want to see Braun and Brock Lesnar, but that methodical pace, that slow pace, gets you every time you find yourself sitting there with your hands over your head trying to stay up, man. I'm not expecting these guys to do a freaking 550 off the top rope. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting these guys to put on somewhat of a decent match, a little bit of carnage. And to be honest with you, this was more toned down than the last time they met, okay? Shit, John Cena had to go through a table just to make Roman Reigns look good, okay? What the fuck did Brock do for Braun Strowman? That's all I'm saying. I'm JP the Outlaw. That's my review. And I'm going to get dressed. I got to get ready for work. I will talk to you guys later. We'll be back with news and rumors later today. And the Raw review, probably try to put that up tonight. So I will see you guys or talk to you guys pretty soon. Outlaw out.